In the heart of Elder Grove, where time seemed to bend like the ancient oaks lining its streets, Arara wandered through the bustling market square. Her eyes, a deep shade of twilight, flickered with curiosity as she paused by a stall selling handcrafted jewelry. The delicate trinkets glinted in the sunlight, their intricate designs reminiscent of stars twinkling in a vast night sky. Orin, with his tousled hair and thoughtful demeanor, stood across the square, a familiar pull drawing him towards her. Their gazes met, and in that moment, the world seemed to hush, as if holding its breath for what was to come.
It feels like we've met before,
Orin said, a smile playing at the corners of his lips. As the vendors packed away their wares, Arara and Orin found themselves walking along the river's edge, their footsteps in sync. Arara marveled at the ease with which conversation flowed between them, each word weaving a tapestry of shared histories and dreams.
It's as if the universe conspires to bring us together,
she mused, her voice barely above a whisper. Orin nodded, his gaze fixed on the horizon.
Yet every story has its shadows,
he replied, a hint of melancholy in his tone. They both felt the weight of an unspoken truth. Their love, though profound, was entwined with the fate of the cosmos itself. The townspeople assembled, their faces upturned as the moon began its slow dance across the sky. Arara and Orin stood together, their fingers intertwined, hearts thrumming in unison. The eclipse painted the landscape in shades of silver and shadow, an ethereal beauty that mirrored the depths of their connection.
This moment feels eternal,
Arara breathed, her eyes reflecting the celestial spectacle above.
But what of tomorrow?
Orin asked, his voice a gentle caress against the night's silence. Their love, though timeless, faced the same dilemma, a choice between union and the harmony of the universe. In the stillness of the eclipse's shadow, Arara and Orin shared a look, a silent conversation passing between them. The weight of their choice pressed upon them, yet there was a serenity in acknowledging the inevitable.
Perhaps, in another time,
Arara murmured, her heart aching with the truth.
Our love will find its way,
Orin reassured, their fingers slowly parting as the moon's shadow began to recede. As the townsfolk returned to their homes, Arara and Orin lingered at the hilltop, savoring the final moments of their stolen time. The universe, ever watchful, seemed to sigh in relief as its balance was preserved once more. Arara turned to Orin, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears.
Until we meet again,
she promised, the words of vow echoing through the corridors of time. Orin nodded, his heart full of a love that transcended the boundaries of life itself.
In every lifetime,
he replied, as they both stepped back into the flow of their own destinies, knowing that their paths would cross once more.